going to move on to the lovely Cody.
Gravy Crockett. Oh, no. You okay, Ben?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's get lively, huh? So, you mentioned the 69, and all you see is their asshole, right? And which is back, we're all adults here, we all know it. So, but it reminds me of the time I was doing painting, and we're actually finishing trim work. And of course, the compressor's going, dude's got his mask on, and you can't really hear anything, but I can just hear, that's all I can hear, because he's got his mask on, and it's real loud. So, we get done spraying what we're doing, and he's still talking, and then he takes his mask off, and now I can hear him clearly, and all I can hear was, and a woman who doesn't like her asshole licks never had it licked right. And of course, naturally, I was just like, we're going to have to start that conversation over, because I'm curious how we got to that point, but, yeah.
But did you 69?
No,
I didn't know that this was going.
Anyway. I'll have to hear what he said in the video there, so. Anyway, let's see, what was the joke? Yeah, so in the news, the NBA, big scandal going on there. People are getting busted for rigged illegal gambling games. And I was like, well, isn't rigged illegal to start with? But a rigged illegal gambling game. But it really reminded me of the sign that used to be out at a bar I used to go to a long time ago. It's not even there anymore. But they had a nice big back porch. And on the door to go to the back porch, it had a sign that said, use of illegal drugs is prohibited on back porch, which begs the question, was it okay to do drugs, illegal ones on the back porch at one time? So that's what I think of the NBA scandal. And then I also saw in the news, the political fans here, maybe not.
Yeah, that and religion.
Yeah, well, but Japan has got elected their first female prime minister. And but they're like 30 years behind us politically, because she is a drummer and she drums to like metal music and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's like old classic rock, Deep Purple, Metallica, Blue Oyster Cult. And I thought, I wonder if her favorite song to play is Godzilla from Blue Oyster Cult. But no, seriously, I mean, they're way behind us, because Bill Clinton did the whole, I'm a cool musician, political person. That was what, yeah, he did, saxophone on, or Arsenio Hall show, I think it was, woo, 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 if I remember right. So, but it's like 30 years ago. I mean, they really need to catch up a little bit, because, we're not going to have a female president, because half the country doesn't even think of race, or genders, for that matter, so we're never going to have a female. I fucked that up with the wrong word at the end of that, but it was, so. Yeah, and also on Saturday, if I can't move along, on Saturday, it was the drug take-back day for your local participating pharmacies. And I thought, man, I should go to the scrub store and just hang out front. Then wait for those elderly old crippled ladies. Here, let me get that for you, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, your husband passed away. So sorry to hear. You had hip issues too, So, yeah. But apparently they got a pretty good blowy party that night at the pharmacies too. I had fun joining that one. So.
Step ahead, these guys.
Yeah. Speaking of costumes on that one, going to the scrub store, and with Halloween being up, I thought, we talked about doing, dressing up, extra thought, we should all dress up like Brando, carry a big notepad in front of us and just, do that, so, but we didn't. But I still thought, I should dress up, and somebody says, oh, you should go as a homeless person. And I kind of looked at myself, done. let's do this. So, but the biggest, you would look more like, what was it, The Ring? The thing that climbed out of the television over there? That's what it looks like. So, but the thing that sucks about trying to dress warm on the cheap, there's a lot of, and ride the buses, a lot of people think that you're homeless. And so I actually had to start like carrying like my coffee with my lid on it, because everyone kept throwing their fucking change in my coffee cup, and I didn't want copper-clad coffee. You know, this is gross. So, but you know, it happens every once in a while. You can go to the arcade for pretty cheap, you know, but they don't take quarters anymore, so that sucks. But anyway, speaking of our group text though we're a part of, and being married, it really sucks because, you know, it's a group text comedy stuff, and then yeah, I've got other group texts with like my brother and other good friend and a couple of them, but it sucks having these group texts because if I like sit and talk to my wife, or I talk to my wife, she talks to me for like a half hour, I get back to this group text and I start flipping through, and like one time one of the guys says, well, I guess that's not gonna work. And I thought, well, don't give up now, you know, you can do this. You're gonna all encouraging, and you get the text back like, what the fuck are you talking about? I go, my bad, I just had gotten done talking to my wife and I had to be uplifting and encouraging and everything like that, you know? Or you're talking to one group text of a bunch of comedians, and then like the brother sends a text, and I send some smart ass text back, and it's like, dude, do you take anything fucking seriously? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I've had the mindset of grouping in a group text a bunch of comedians for the last 20 minutes. Now I gotta be serious for you? Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes, so, but technology. Supposed to be helping us and everything great. No, it just fucks texting sucks anyway, because no one knows if we're being serious or not. But anyway, the dogs are barking, so I guess I have to go. That was fun. You all have a wonderful night.
We need a Halloween
Let's see,
joke first.
The Halloween joke.
Yeah. Boobies.
Let me think of one.
Paranormal boobies.
It's a paranormal entity.
Yeah, there you go. There's one. So
I know what Ghost's favorite drink is.
I thought the dressing up as like a homeless person and wearing a fucking goofy cap like this was enough for a Halloween joke. Look at me. Is that not a joke?
Remember the alimony.
Yeah, remember the alimony. Anyway, have a good night.
We love you, Cody.
Keep it going for Cody, everybody. Hell yeah. Well, you know, Halloween jokes, you know, like, well, I ordered a pizza, what do you want on your tombstone? You know, boom, Halloween.
Yeah, there you go,
That's all it
boom.
takes, you know.
Do I have to go now?
Yeah.